Okay, so we're back on. Experienced some technical issues there. Ah, man, I'm not sure how much. I'm not sure when the audio actually dropped off. But I was doing things with other screens open, and we were looking over the pocket option strategy. Basically, guys, the bottom line is, learn how to trade. You're not going to be able to make a 22% gain anywhere else. And that's what we did this morning on the Morpheus Crypto Trader channel. We made a 22% gain. And that's a channel that I give for free. It's a separate YouTube channel. The link to that's in my description, where I go over exactly this objective trade strategy that we work on to where we're able to grow our trading accounts and make large percentage gains on a regular basis. Right. And so that's what was going on. You're just not going to be able to do that anywhere else. Right. And so it's worth it to learn. People lose in trading because they don't have an objective trade strategy. They don't stick to something that works. They gamble, right? They trade on impulse, right? They trade on emotion. My class teaches you how to not do that, right? My class teaches you everything you need to know. So you can get a pocket option. If you click my link, you can get pocket option and you can get a 50% bonus just when you sign up using my link. That means if you fund it with 2,000, pocket option gives you 3,000 to trade with, right? If you fund it with 1,000, they give you 1,500 to trade with. Okay, so it's just that alone is worth doing it because it's like free money, right? As long as you don't do anything stupid and blow your account, right? Which, as long as you're watching what I'm doing, if you get my class, all of that stuff, I teach exactly how to survive and thrive, right, as a trader. And binary options trading, that's the only place where you can make large percentage gains in seconds. And that's what I was attempting to show on that video. So like I said, I don't know when the audio went away, but I can tell you that this morning, in a matter of minutes, we made a 22% gain over there at the Morpheus Crypto Trader channel. So it's definitely worth checking out. Trading is something that we all want to get in on, some things that we all want to be a part of. And it's definitely worth it. And speaking of that, I got my guy Lambo Drew came through to say hi. What's going on, my friend Lambo Drew? Good to see you. Everything is going good here, buddy. I actually was just having some technical difficulties with my live stream here, but we're back on now and everything's going fine. We just have a lot to cover today. We talked about the updates in the space. We talked about the rugs. We talked about some trading tutorials, and I actually had Lambo over at my studio a couple days ago with some other people were with him, and I was just taking them through some sauce on how to trade. And I was just explaining that my Morpheus Crypto Trader channel has all that kind of stuff for free, and we showed a 22% gain that we did this morning just sticking with the objective trade strategy. Talked about my trading course, so the link to all that stuff is in the description, guys. So we covered the rugs and the updates. I gave you my takes, right? And then we also covered the trading tutorial segment. So I gave you some trading game, some trading information. And now we're going to get to our cheaters in the news segment. Okay, this is our cheaters in the news segment. We have another cheating situation, guys. And this one is a good one. And I think that a lot of our younger viewers will probably be able to relate to this. But here it is. It's a crazy situation. Actually, before we get to that, on the trading thing, I forgot. I have an article that I wanted to read to you guys. This is somebody who wrote in about binary options trading, exactly what we were showing you, right? And this person said, after many blown up balances, I withdrew some profit. So to anyone who's new to this, stay level-headed, avoid making risky trades. Also, the withdrawal I took 7 hours via Ethereum. So they took an Ethereum withdrawal. Okay, and then that was the post, right? And then we had a lot of comments on that. Good job. Awesome to hear. Somebody else said, I've made 8 withdrawals. Pocket option is pretty legit. Yeah, the only people who really say it's a scam, guys, are people who are just don't do it right. If you don't do it right, it's not that it's a scam, it's that it's a skill that you have to learn, right? So you can't just expect to go in there and trade and make money. You actually have to learn how to do it, right? But it's not definitely not a scam. And then somebody else was asking for indicators and strategies. So it's just good to hear that this person stuck with it. This guy's name is Free Steak 1886. So shout out to Free Steak. He stuck with it, and he blew up some balances at first, right? So it looks like he lost at first, but now he's gotten over that hump, right? And he's actually in profit, right? To where he's making some profits. And yes, Lambo says it's my world. Snap. And man, I was there. I watched you make almost 30% in minutes, real time. Your strategy is the truth. Yep. And it's there for anybody who wants to learn it, right? And once you learn something, they can't take it away from you. So into the cheaters in the news section. This is a cheating story that we have for you today at the Unlimited Freedom Network. This is one of one of our most popular segments right here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, because sometimes you just got to get real. And this is what is going on, guys. This is from Mech Tom, and Mech Tom says, I opened my girlfriend's Snapchat and regretted that. Okay. Opened my girlfriend's Snapchat and regretted that. Do any of you guys have that Snapchat? I don't have it anymore, right? I had it, I guess, when it first came out for a while, and man, it is a cheating machine. Really, you know what's a cheating machine? You know what is a cheating machine these days? These phones are a friggin' cheating machine, right? People get on the Facebook, they make connections with old people that they knew before, they get into bad situations there, they get on the Snapchat, they get on the Instagram, and it's just a mess. It's ruining relationships, totally ruining relationships. So this guy opened my girlfriend's Snapchat and regretted that. So he says, we have been together just over 2 years now. My girlfriend has always said how her ex would regularly check her phone. So I always responded with, that's crazy. See, this guy's trying to be the good guy, the knight in shining armor, the nice guy. Oh, that's crazy. Why would he do that? Please, bro. She always said she didn't mind because she wasn't up to anything. So there was nothing to find. Of course, that's what she's going to say. You know, here's the thing, guys. Liars lie. It's what they do, right? So you can't expect a liar to tell you the truth. And that can be a frustrating thing. It's like, just tell me the truth. But they don't tell the truth. That's why they're liars. Okay, one day my girlfriend had gone shopping and forgotten her phone. I saw it, but I left it alone because this guy is a nice guy, right? He's a good guy, right? He's one of the last good guys. He's a nice guy. He's a knight in shining armor. I would never do that, right? I trust you. Then, ding, 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 what feels like a million notifications come through. I pick it up to see the notification previews, but she has her privacy settings on. And then I regretfully decided to open her phone. Guys, seek and you shall find. Okay, if you're looking for something, chances are you're gonna find what you're looking for, right? So this guy opens the phone. Most of it was okay, apart from Snap, where there is an ongoing chat with her ex, a different ex. How many exes does she have? Right. So this is a different ex from before. So there's an ongoing chat with a different ex on her Snapchat. It had explicit photos sent both ways, saved in the chat. And looking at dates, I can see a lot of them from before we were together, right? And more recent chats that have seemed less explicit, but I took issue because I wasn't aware that they were still talking. Plus, scroll up a bit and it's, explicit photos and explicit talk. What's awful is that I knew her ex was well endowed, shall we say. And now I've got the actual image of it burned into my memory, which is my own fault, I know. Okay? Now listen to this. He says, maybe my insecurities got the better of me, but I'm not sure how to bring this up with her. Oh, brother. Insecurities. You're talking about your insecurities. Okay, let me just let me just get into this a little bit for you, my guy. Okay, let me help you out a little bit here. First off, just take that word insecurity out of your mind completely, because any woman that says you're insecure is already cheating on you. Boom. Dropped the mic. Look, bro, any woman who says the word insecure, you're being insecure, is already cheating on you, bro. That is womanese. It's the way that they gaslight your mind. Oh, you're being insecure. What? You don't trust me? No, I don't trust you. Yes, I'm the most insecure man on the planet. Now let me see your phone. How, dude, you're not being insecure. You caught her talking to another man with nude photos to another man, and you are worried about being insecure? Oh man, bro, they have got you. They have got your head, man, all twisted up. That woman or some woman has your head twisted up, my friend. So this is where self-respect comes into play, guys. And this is a lost art in this younger generation. You guys, you got to learn how to respect yourself. You don't treat treat people the way you want to be treated, right? But don't allow yourself to be treated badly and miserably. You stand up for yourself, man. Grow a backbone. So it was what I said earlier. Liars lie. So are you going to confront her? Why? Why even confront her about it? She's just gonna lie to you, right? So this is already over. Anytime your woman is talking to another man, it's already over, right? I know you've been with her for 2 years. You probably have feelings and all that, and it's hard to get past that. But you know what? Better to get over it now than to stay with her and have this behavior continue, because it will. All right, it will. So here's another gaslight. Oh, I don't care if you check my phone because there's nothing to find. Oh yeah, bro, she's cheating. All right, one day my girlfriend had gone shopping and forgot her phone. So here's the thing. She is so sure that she has you wrapped around her finger that she can literally leave her phone there with a guy texting her, and she's not even worried about it. That is what a weak, shameful, pathetic man that you have become, man. You have become a shell of your former self. You've become whipped and weak and sad to where she leaves her cheating phone right in front of you and doesn't even worry about it. That's how much she's got you, man. This better be a wake-up call for you. You got to understand female nature, my friend. Most of it was okay, apart from Snap, right? Of course. And then you found the explicit photos. Wasn't aware they were still talking. Well, no. Well, and see, maybe you didn't lay down the law at the beginning of the relationship. That's probably another thing you didn't do, my friend. Because you wanted to be the nice guy. You wanted to be the rescuer. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor. You're going to be different than those other guys. Yeah, you're weak. That's how you're different. You're a chump. That's how you're different. I'm different than the other guys. I'm going to let you walk all over me and not do anything about it. That's you. Unless you change. Right? So let this be a wake-up call, Mech Tom. Let this be a wake-up call for you to change. You don't even need to talk to her. Just leave. Right? Just disappear. No talking, right? No phone, no chatting, no texting. Gone. Right? Gone. block her, leave, never speak to her again, because all she's going to do is lie to you. She's already lying to you. So why try to talk to her? You caught her red-handed, Mech Tom. You caught her red-handed. So now it's time to go. Right? Now it's time to go. You can't, and let's look into some of these comments here. Right? This person says that's cheating in my books. Well, yeah. It's over. Here's a good one. Stop sounding so weak. Right? You don't even need to confront her and ask her. She won't. See, here's a person with some sense. She will only lie if you can't figure out what's going on or accept what's going on and kick her to the curb and move on. She will see your weakness and feel free to do whatever she wants. Oh, brother, she already sees his weakness. She's already doing whatever she wants, and she thinks she has him so wrapped up around her finger that she can do anything. Right? So what she's doing is called the dual mating strategy, guys. The dual mating strategy. That's when they stay with one partner for comfort and provision, and they find another partner to satisfy their actual physical evolutionary needs. So they stay with you because you're providing for her, you're giving her comfort, you're a nice guy, but you don't really do it for her, buddy. That's why she's got this other guy on the side to satisfy her there. Now, which guy would you rather be? The guy that she really wants, right? That she sneaks off to be with? Or the chump who's sitting at home taking care of her while she's going out playing the field? You have to change. You have to develop some self-respect. Take this as a learning lesson, right? You simply don't let people treat you a certain way. That's self-respect, right? If you don't have it, right, go to prison. You will learn it real quick, because if you don't have self-respect in there, you're dead. You're finito, right? And basically, if somebody is not right to you, right? If they're disrespectful, then you remove yourself from that situation and you remove that person from out your life and say, hey, if you want to change and you want to treat me with respect, then we can talk. We can maybe be friends, or we can have some sort of relationship. But until then, I'm not going to tolerate this behavior in my life. And I would rather be alone than to have somebody who is doing this, right? So you just got to go, right? Flat out. So, and then the other thing is, with Snapchat and with Facebook and with all of the apps that we have on our phones and the email, it makes it easier and easier and easier to do that. I mean, me and my wife have an open door policy where she's got all my passwords. I have all her passwords, right? I can, anytime I want, I can see whatever she's doing online, and she sees whatever I'm doing online, right? I still get old, like old dating app stuff sent to my Gmail, and it's like when I get it, I just delete it and send it all and mark it as spam or whatever. And if she says something, I just say, hey, yeah, that was old, and we talk about it right then and there, right? Or, if there's something she's doing and I don't understand, I'll talk to her about it right then and there. But this, I didn't learn this. I don't just know this. I learned this over many past failures, is that you have to be, if you're going to be with somebody, you got to be completely open door. And, because they're going to find out. If you're doing something that you ain't supposed to be doing, they're going to find out. And if she's doing what she's not supposed to be doing, you're going to find out. Right. So it's better just to be open door policy. And I work really hard. I think both of us do, because we don't want to blow up our marriage, right? We don't want to blow up our relationship. We are both pretty happy in our relationship. So we're both working hard to take care of it, because they're fragile things. Once the trust is gone, it's gone. Okay. So we got Lambo. You are in the house, man. It's so good to have you here. Man, I was there. Okay, yeah, the 30% trading. You like that? Yeah, man, that cheaters in the news. cheaters in the news, Lambo. That's what's going on. Man, this one is hilarious. Mic drop. She gonna lie to you. Wayne's in the house. Good morning, Wayne. Not his manhood. Oh, yeah. He don't have a manhood right now. Just move on because she's thinking about that other man. Yep. She gave him the trust factor, and she didn't even know he was ever going to see the bait. She didn't even delete the text message thread, which most women do. He needs to start over with someone to trust. Yeah. Yeah, and then also he needs to lay down the law when he starts out. This is what's acceptable in the relationship. This is what's not acceptable. I mean, you got to do that, right? There has to be rules, and the people and everybody has to understand, right? Because people today, man, you're giving them an inch, they will take a mile. And that's just how it goes. So there's our cheaters in the news section. There we went over some comments. Now let's see if we have any other comments to go over. We updated the latest scandal on Novatech, right? For those of you who missed that, Cynthia Petion has called her investors sheep, mindless, and a cult. And now she's being sued by the New York Attorney General. So Novatech is continuing to explode and implode and blow up. This person says, I hope they get locked away for a long time. Well, I don't wish that on anybody. I mean, it's, I just don't wish that on anybody, man. But, I understand where you're coming from. But, at the end of the day, that's why I try to be very transparent, and I try to be open, and I try to explain that when you're dealing with these types of risky crypto platforms, you got to be careful, and you have to practice your risk management strategy. Your risk management strategies will make you rich, right? If you practice them the right way. But yeah, you got to understand that for something like Novatech, I felt so sorry for that lady who put in $200,000 and lost all of her retirement money and stuff like that. It's sad. But that's why I work so hard on this channel to teach the risk management strategies, right, that are important. So this has been, just another wonderful episode of the Unlimited Freedom Network, ladies and gentlemen. We talked about the rugs. We talked about the updates. I gave you my takes, right? We had SavvyBit Rug. We've got a lot of great paying platforms that I talked about. We talked about trading and the trading tutorial section, right? All the gains that you can make there. We got to the cheaters in the news, the Snapchat debacle, and we hit a couple of the comments. So I do greatly appreciate everybody who tunes in and everybody who sees this on the replay, right? And hey, we got a couple more. Troy's Pet Care. That's why I only date ugly women. Oh man, you know what though? You know what's bad is if an ugly woman does it to you, bro. That's like the worst, right? But I know you're joking, right? I know you're joking, and it's all good. You just got to lay down the law at the first. Just say, hey, listen, here's the expectations. Just like if you're hiring somebody to work for you, here's the expectations, right? And if you don't do it, you're fired, right? Here's the expectations for the job, and if you don't meet these expectations, you're fired. Okay? Welcome to the company. Welcome to the company, right? If you don't miss the expectations, you're fired. If you don't do according to the rules. Yes, sir. You gotta do that, man. You gotta keep pushing. And that's why we do this segment, right? We're bringing the sauce here. Cynthia is wrong, bro. I mean, and that they found that in the lawsuit. They took Dr. Aziz's personal phone records. I mean, Dr. Aziz is going to go to jail. I mean, your boy Dap, you better warn him, man. They're coming for these guys. Anyway, they took Dr. Aziz's personal phone records, and they found text messages where Cynthia Petion called herself a zookeeper and referred to her investors as zoo animals, mindless sheep, and a cult who would do anything she told them. Right? So I see your true colors shining through. Right, Cynthia? We see your true colors. And that's why we don't trust you. Right? The true colors she's showing. We'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah, you know what, man? How would you like to live your whole life on the run? I would hate that. I would not want to live my life that way. We'll see you guys on the next one at the Unlimited Freedom Network. Take care, guys.